I'm your inner power coach, Astha. I am delighted to be with all of you after such a long period of time. I'm making this video for all of you with all my heart, and I hope you like it and enjoy it, and let me know your honest comments at the end of the video. So today's topic is a very different topic. You all may have heard of the term letting go. It's very common. A lot of spiritual gurus, personal coaches, development gurus use it. But more than letting go, there is a term that goes hand in hand with it, which I feel people tend to neglect. And I feel it's very important, if you are doing letting go, then this other thing is equally, if not more important. And that is filling yourself up, filling up. So we are first going to understand what is letting go and what is filling up. I hope you stay till the end of the video with me. It's a short capsule and it's going to be of a lot of value. So please do stay with me. So let's begin. And so what is firstly letting go? So, as we progress in life, there are a lot of times that we bury a lot of emotions within our body. It could be anger, resentment, shame, guilt, worry. So letting go is just the act or the art of releasing all these negative emotions from your body, slowly letting go of all things that hold you back, of things that, appear as pain in your body, or things that are stuck in your body, memories of the past, things that, if somebody's hurt you 10 years ago and you think of that statement, they said something cruel to you and very harsh to you, like you look very ugly. And 10 years later, if you're tearing up thinking of that, then you really need to do a letting go process. So letting go is essentially releasing all those things that hold you back in your life. So like I said, there is a lot of focus on letting go to grow. And what happens with letting go firstly? So when you let go, you feel lighter, you feel better. There's a natural glow and there's a vibrancy around you because you've released some things from the past. And obviously, once you release from the past, then you can make a new beginning. But what is this concept of filling up that I'm talking about? So I will explain it in simpler terms. Let me use an example of your room, right? So if your room is cluttered or it has a lot of mess and a lot of junk dumped into it, you would feel low about that room. You don't feel nice in a dirty room. Nobody feels nice in a dirty, messy room. So, so one fine day, you decide that you need to clear all that junk out. And it's difficult to clean everything at the same time, but you still go about it and, you sort your clothes, you throw out old electronic items, you do whatever you wish to, and you make your space neat and clean. So what happens when you make your space neat and clean? It automatically feels fresher. It automatically feels nicer. So that is similar to letting go of emotions from your body. You automatically feel fresher, vibrant, alive, nicer, right? Your energy perks up eventually once that thing is done. So in this case, you have just released or thrown away junk from your room and you have rearranged a few pieces. Now, coming to filling up. What is filling up? So suppose at that time when you're rearranging things in your room, when you're rearranging things in your room, when you're putting things back, let's say you come across a decoration piece which you feel, oh wow, if I add that to my space, my room would look so wonderful and so lovely. And so you put in the perfect vase, let's say pink colored peonies, or maybe you put in sunflowers in your room, or you think of fairy lights, or you have an amazing painting, a Picasso, a print. Affording a Picasso is very difficult, but a print or some painting that really lifts your spirits, and you add that to your room. So you've completely changed your space. It's not only that you've cleared out things from the past or you've removed junk from your room, you've rearranged things, but you have added an element that totally elevates your space and gives it a different look. So it's the same with our bodies. When we clear out our emotions, when we let go of something, we can consciously fill in better emotions. We can consciously add better thoughts to our reality. We can consciously add better belief systems. So let's say, since we were speaking of anger, let's say you're very angry at a person and you decide that it's not worth being angry, and you decide to let that anger go. So you decide to, forgive that person. But while you're forgiving, what is the feeling that you have? Oh, he or she I was very angry with them. They did XYZ wrong. And I have forgiven them. I have let go. So when you think of I have forgiven them, the primary importance is being placed on I have done this, rather than or that they did so and so, but I was magnanimous and I forgive them. But instead of this, if after you have forgiven them for whatever reasons, you consciously in your mind start thinking of all the good deeds that that person has done for you, he or she, all the times that they have helped you, that they have cared for you, that they have loved you, would that not change your impression of that person? So you could say, hey, that person helped me during my exams, or that person was always available for me in life. I can really rely on that person. That person was there when my parents were unwell in the hospital. For example, if you consciously think and focus on all those little things and the great qualities that that person has, then you're suddenly changing your entire attitude towards that person, and you're also sowing seeds for a better relationship with that person, and for it to bloom further. So basically, in the simplest of terms, filling up is like changing your belief system about things, thinking more positive thoughts consciously, and you're sowing seeds to let it to let things bloom beautifully and to come together in the future. You will strengthen these belief systems. You will, when you think of that person, let's say after a year, then automatically the first thought that comes to your mind is that person is very caring, that person is very loving, that person is great, rather than, let's say, that person is dominating, rather than, so you replace the thoughts that you have, the first thought that you have about the person. And so when you let go of something, you simultaneously fill up. And the other thing also, which a lot of people miss, is that you can fill up on a day-to-day basis also. You can fill up your life not only with new belief systems, but with joy, with gratitude, with an abundance mindset. So, on a day-to-day basis, so how do you fill yourself up with joy? Think of moments that bring happiness to you. So, what would be a joyous moment for me? So today is Purnima, and looking at the moon is something that brings joy to me. So if I just close my eyes and imagine a full moon, and I not only imagine it in a resplendent pearl white color, but in a golden hue, which is what it looks like on Purnima, and a big moon with a golden hue and touch and all the rays falling on me, I'll feel very good. Or let's say, if I think of a child, licking and sucking on an orange bar, on a stick ice cream, that brings joy to me, because children have so much fun with ice creams and they're so natural and free about it. So if I think of that image, that will bring joy to me. So consciously thinking of images that bring joy to you. Or okay, something very interesting. We are in winter seasons in Delhi, and if you take a road trip, इस वक्त सरसों के लहलहाते हुए खेत होते हैं. And for people who only listen or understand English, I will repeat that in English. So at this point of time, we have beautiful mustard flowers in bloom, and yellow, mustard yellow is amazing when it is in full bloom. That image brings me joy. If I'm just in those fields, and if I'm just like just having a good time, that brings me joy. So you can fill yourself up with joy in a minute. You can fill yourself up with gratitude. How do you fill yourself up with gratitude? Think of what you enjoyed during the day, what you're thankful for. So I could be thankful for a lot of things, but top of mind, my mother had made an amazing tomato soup today. So I am grateful for that, because a hot bowl of soup on my plate is something that I really enjoy. And I had it sip by sip by sip. And it was just a delicious meal, and a very nutritious meal, and something made by my mother. She makes a lot of food, but it is always something that I am thankful for. So that's one. And how do you fill yourself up with abundance? So that's something again which comes back, belief systems and mindset. So in abundance, there are so many layers and so many things. It's a different video topic. But let's say like a simple thing, you can add a money belief system to your reality. You could be repeating in your mind, money comes to me easily, money flows to me easily. And you can cultivate an abundance mindset with that. Or maybe you can say, I have everything in life. I receive everything in life. I'm very blessed in life. I'm a lucky person. Things like that. It just helps you have a more beautiful view towards life. Versus saying, I don't have this, I don't have this. You're just focusing on that I have everything that I need. And just the power of those words, I have everything that I need, is beautiful. So filling yourself up, not only when you let go of things, but filling yourself up consistently really increases the joy in your life. And it brings about a huge change. And like I said, even if you don't believe in these thoughts initially, they are like seeds which germinate and sprout and become a beautiful garden later. And this is what changes your life. So keep filling yourself up with abundance, with joy, with gratitude, with love, with all positive feelings, and keep letting go simultaneously of the anger and the shame and the guilt and the worry and the things that pull you down. And you'll be on a great track in life. And that's all for today. I can keep talking, but I think we've discussed this at great length. And I hope you have found some value in it. Take care, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you soon. And yeah, very importantly, if you need to reach out to me or consult me, my email ID is mentioned before. Please do connect with me there. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a great day.